Hey everyone, I'm Daniel Barry from exoticcartrader.com, and I'm standing here with today's resto project, and that is a 1987 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Now Jeep, as you know, has a cult following. Everything they make, they have die-hard followers, and the Wagoneer is the latest trend on these die-hard followings. These cars are coming back in style in a huge way. If you were to look at this in the early 2000s, it's likely you could have picked one up for next to nothing. Now they're one of the most desirable cars on the market. I've been fortunate enough to sell many of them, and this one was the cleanest one that we've had, so I wanted to show you guys around it today. Now this one's the first one that I've had that's been fully restored. It's just gotten off the line from a paint perspective. Everything was completely taken down to metal and repainted. As you can see, this paint is popping great in the sunlight right here. It's a deep blue color that has a lot of nice sparkle and flake in it in the sunlight. It brings out a really nice color. And you have to obviously go ahead and add this new wood upholstery siding on it. This is actually all vinyl. It's the normal style that you'd come originally with the Wagoneer. You see some people take them off to kind of give them a different look, but nothing beats this. The trim is all brand new. The vinyl is all brand new. The Wagoneer logos are even all brand new, all the way down to the small details like the side markers on the car. So exterior looks just like they did coming off the assembly line in 1987. Now, the reason that this one was actually done a restoration on is because this is a Florida car since 1987. It's only 2 owners, and it's one of the only ones I've seen that's actually truly under 100,000 miles, clean Carfax, no accidents. So this is kind of the mecca of Wagoneers to start with. So it's very simple to take down the metal and get repainted. No body rust on this car. It really truly looks like it did coming off the showroom floor in '87, which is really cool. Even down to the wheels. So we tried to keep it as original as possible for look. These are the original wheels that were taken in and salvaged, and they're actually fully refreshed by a body shop here in South Florida. It's got these brand new BF Goodrich tires that are all-terrain, so they're kind of good for off-roading because they do have a 4-wheel drive in this vehicle. Not that you're probably going to use it to do that, but it's there. The nice thing is they're not oversized and they're not too loud like most Jeeps where you have that loud road noise. This is still a very comfortable cruising car. Behind those, which you can't see obviously, is a brand new shock setup on the car. So it handles very, very nicely. It handles like a newer style vehicle, and it has the new look to it, but obviously the older body style. Almost as impressive as the paint is actually the interior on this car. So everything was redone on this. As you'll see, all new carpet on the car, all new headliner, even down to the steering wheel being rewrapped. All that leather is brand new. Now, it's pretty much impossible to find a new dashboard, so that's original on this car, but it's held up in great condition, very minor, any damage on it. The main things that's known on these cars is the electronics usually have some kind of fault to them. And this one has the motorized seats that all fully function. All of the windows go up and down, which never happens on these cars. They're known for shutting off without the windows working. Even down to the rear hatch window goes up and down, which is great. So if you want to look inside here, like I had mentioned, the carpet and the steering wheel being new, it's got all new headliner in it. There's no sagging. That's another huge thing you'll see. Almost all these cars have a really big sag in the headliner. None of that on this, so all the headliner's brand new. And the seats are probably what's most impressive. Now, this is from Wagon Masters, and it's actually an original kit for the Wagoneer. So these are the original seats that were saved and put in this car. So they are brand new, but they're originals. So you will not find anything better than this. It's not a replica. This is the real deal, and it's all brand new. Even the seat inserts, they're all to factory spec. It's got the air conditioning still blowing in it. They're not always the coldest, but it does blow, and that's a big help. But you kind of get a natural AC because you can put all the windows down, including the tailgate window, and that leaves a really nice breeze flow when you're driving. The nice upgrade on this car is it's got a brand new radio system, all Bluetooth, so you can kind of hook up your phone and play modern music, or just jam out to the radio like you would back in '87. I'll go ahead and fire it up so you can hear the motor run. So it's got that big V8 in it still. but it's nice and subtle. It's not too loud. It's not overbearing. It's a family style vehicle, and it has a really nice idle to it. I've personally been driving this car, and it runs very strong even in the South Florida heat. It's probably close to 100 degrees out today here in South Florida. No issues with it at all. If you come around back, you'll see all of these chrome pieces, trim pieces around the windows, the roof rack, everything is all brand new. The only chrome pieces that aren't new are the bumpers, because once again, just like the dashboard, they're almost impossible to find as well. So those are original, but they are in great shape, so we were lucky with that. If you have the key out, you can simply turn the lock here, which acts as a switch, which will bring this down. If you have stuff you want to store in, you could put this window down with that, and that's all fully functioning. We got new tail lights on it, new side markers, new headlights. I mean, everything that you could potentially want to do on this truck is done. And it being only under 100,000 miles, I've had many examples that run in the 200,000 mile range. So you have plenty of life left on the motor. You got everything. AC, like I said, Bluetooth, and power steering, and the brakes are brand new. So the brakes stop amazing. They're not put your foot to the floor and try and stop and pray brakes. They're stop on a dime brakes. Probably the cleanest example you'll see of a 1987 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. It's gonna now be available here at exoticcartrader.com. Come check us out. And if you wanna see more of this stuff like this, give us a call here at Exotic Car Trader, ask for Daniel, or go to our website, exoticcartrader.com. Thank you.